Hello everyone, my name is Nate Lex and welcome back to XTex. Today, I'm not going to be teaching you any cardistry, but my friend will. His name is Nathan Wu and he made a brilliant move called Casanova, and it looks a little something like this. Now, I don't know what inspired this move, so please leave a comment in our comment section down below asking him so that we can find out what inspired this move. But he's actually doing me a huge favor this week because I will be serving at a church camp in my state and will be out of town. So I will not be able to teach next week, but Nathan's doing us a huge favor by being our guest teacher this week. So please give him a bunch of encouragement in the comments down below and let him know that he is welcome here on our channel. So without further ado, let me present to you Casanova by Nathan Wu.
Alright, to do Casanova, you start by breaking into a modified Sybil grip. It looks like this. What's different about it is that your middle finger is holding the corner of this middle packet, and the top packet is being held on the corner by your index finger over here. And the way you can do that is by breaking off the packets and then letting this packet rest on your middle finger so you can readjust with your index finger to the top corner. You're also going to have your pinky on this edge of the bottom packet down here. It's going to be held in this base position like this. From here, your left thumb, or whichever thumb you're using on this hand, is going to contact the bottom corner of this top packet, and it's going to move it outward in this position. At the same time, you're going to clip the bottom packet between your middle and ring finger so that you can perform a Rev 2 in the bottom hand. So what that looks like is you break off the packets, pull this one out, and then you perform the Rev 2, and it is guided by this top hand thumb. So it pulls out the packet like this, and it is going to do a full rotation around, and this hand will end up in the front of the cut. From here, you are going to use the corner of the Rev 2 packet to rotate this middle packet 180 degrees so that it is flipped face up. So that is one of the first rotations of this cut. Strip this out, Rev 2, and then use that corner to flip this over. From here, you are going to do two things at once. Again, you're going to move this hand backwards so that it comes underneath this 4 of diamonds packet, and at the same time you're going to reverse the motion of the Rev 2 by extending your ring and middle finger outward like this, and it's going to cause the packet to rotate this way. So you do the first Rev 2, flip this packet. As you move this hand underneath, you extend the bottom fingers, and it's going to cause this packet to push outwards, and you're going to use the corner of this middle packet to guide the rotation. And as you flip it over, it's going to come face down like this, and from here you can re-grip the packet by clipping it with your pinky. So now you're in this position. From here, you're going to use the Rev 2 packet in order to rotate simultaneously these two packets around the bottom corner. So what that looks like is you holding these packets together as one, you use the corner, you tilt this hand inward, and you bring these packets forward. So it's going to be from here to here. And you're going to stop once the bottom edge of this 7 of clubs packets clears your middle finger and reaches this back edge. So from the top, break open the packets, you do the first Rev 2, you rotate this top packet, pull this hand back, reverse the Rev 2 using the corner, and it flips over like this. Then you flip over these two packets, bringing it forward. And from here, you're going to do the main action of the move, which is 3 things at once. You're going to be rotating each packet in its own way. In this hand, you're going to hinge this packet between your middle and thumb, and you are using the middle finger in this hand to guide that rotation. So you're going to be tilting this hand, and it's using the middle finger to rotate this packet out like this. So you're just doing this kind of motion. With the other packets, you are going to use your index finger in the bottom hand to rotate out this packet so it does a rotation 180 degrees and flips out like this. And in the last hand, you're going to let go with your pinky and do another Rev 2. And that's going to cause this packet to turn over. You should do all of these at the same time, and it allows for a greater range of motion in the one specific moment. From here, you're going to use your middle finger in this hand, and you're going to let the packet, the Rev 2 packet, complete its rotation by letting go with where it's clipped and letting the packet slide along this base packet. And then these 2 packets will close like this. From here, you regrip so that your pinky is on the bottom edge. Now you're in a straddle grip at the bottom. And you are going to do the closer by bringing this hand, which is holding 2 packets, forward. And as you do that, you're going to use your index finger to once again rotate this packet around the corner so it does a full rotation outwards like this. And as you do this, you bring this hand forward such that this Ace of Diamonds packet is behind this base packet, which you are now cradling in this sort of position. From here, you use the corner of this packet to hinge this Ace of Diamonds packet backwards so it comes around like this. So it reverses the motion from earlier. From here, you deposit this packet into this hand. Oops. You put these cards here, and you are going to use the middle finger, which is now free in this hand, to rotate this packet 180 degrees, face up, drop this packet on top of the corner, and use that packet to rotate it back on top of the deck. And that is the full move. I'll do it again, going through all the motions. Break open into the grip with your fingers gripping the corners. Your thumb is closer to this edge so that it can hold onto the hinge packet. You move out this top packet like so. Clip these bottom packet and do the first Rev 2. Comes out like this. And then you are going to complete the rotation and use that corner to rotate this middle packet out like this. Next, you're going to reverse the motion of the Rev 2, which is done by extending these bottom 2 fingers out like this as you pull this hand back. And that's going to cause the packet to flip over. You then clip the packet, rotate these 2 packets around this corner like this, bring your hand forward, and then you use your middle finger to hinge this packet, you use your index finger to rotate this packet, and then you use your middle and ring finger in the bottom hand to do the last Rev 2, and they all open at the same time. You then complete the Rev 2 by letting the packet slide and use these fingers to close it. Regrip, so now you're in a stable position. index finger contacts the corner, rotates it around. This hand comes forward, using this corner to rotate this packet. You then drop this with your index finger guiding the packet so that it coalesces over here. Middle finger rotates, this base packet drops, and then you use the corner to rotate the packet back on top of the deck. At full speed, it should look something like this. Some tips on the flow of the move. At the opener is probably the most interesting part of the cut because it has this motion where two things are moving in opposite directions, where this hand is coming forward and this packet is coming outward. So to make that moment more dramatic, I tend to slow down the opener. At this point, I go slower so that I can show clearly the packets moving outward. Then I speed up a little bit to get back into this new position, and then I again slow down so that all the packets are clearly visible when they are doing this big flare. And then as I close it, I am keeping these packets parallel so that their rotations are happening at the same time. Close and close the last packet. But that is Casanova.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching the tutorial for Casanova by Nathan Wu. Please in the comments below leave him some encouragement and thank him for coming onto our channel. He was a pleasure and a guest. I'm actually going to link his Instagram at the end of this video so that you guys can follow him on social media. But without further ado, let's do what we always do and jump into housekeeping. Now if you guys don't know this, which you probably already do, I work for xdex.com. That is x-dex.com. Please check out our site. We resell rare decks of cards and make our own. If you guys haven't backed the Lo-Fi project, it will be, I think, completely done by the time this tutorial goes up. And you can purchase the analog Missing New York deck that is used in this video by Nathan himself. So if you guys want to buy some of those decks or different decks, you can check out our site. I think we stock over 1,500 different decks of cards. I'm actually going to look up what his Instagram handle is, but please follow him right here. This is his Instagram handle. Please follow that. And you guys can check us out at XDex Rare Cards, but this video I want to focus on Nathan. So please follow that specific Instagram profile. Anyway, as always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel where we will have hopefully more guests on the channel teaching moves, because I don't know all the moves in the world and I'm not the best cardistry teacher out there by any means, but I would love it if you guys supported this channel. We actually jumped from like 700 to 750 subscribers in like the last week, so just wanted to thank you and say hi to all you new people out here who are hopefully learning from us and other teachers. Yeah, but thank you guys for watching and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.